All right, welcome to A16 Red, their final match here on day 2 of February Fiesta. I was getting there. I literally just finished getting this set up. Thank you. Setting up a camera for another parent here. All right, February Fiesta, day 2, match 3 for A16 Red. A couple of tough losses in the first two. They are 0-3 yesterday, 0-2 today, 0-5 overall. Won a set today, won a set yesterday. Let's hope we can finish this one off, playing against Hack. Addison, now Kaylee, Mael, Rico. I think I got it right. Havoc serving balls in the air. I will fix the lineup if I need to. Too strong from Addison. Point for Havoc. Sorry about having to start this stream a few times. This is the first time it's ever kind of crashed like that. Havoc serving up 1-0 here. First set, match number 3. Mael, slide over pass. Ava touches the net as she's trying to get her hands up. Net call, point Havoc. Havoc up 2-0, set number 1. Nope, I guess that would make sense. Switch those two. Ball's in the air. Addison able to get it over. I think I got the lineup right now. Havoc, two-handed pass over. Rico to Ava. Addison on the outside. Tips it over. Their Liv gets it. Their outside tips it over the into and over the tip. Point Havoc. Havoc up 3-0 here early in the first set. Ball's in the air. Ace returns the serve directly over the net. Their middle hits it. Haley able to save it to Ava. Ava to Addison on the outside. Their Liv's able to get it up. You get a bump set. Free ball over the net. Callie to Ava. Ava set to Amelia in the middle with the hit. Ace able to save it. Able to get a free ball over the net. It's going to land and bounce. They do play it. Set to their right side. Free ball over the net. Mael to Ava. Ava with a set to Addison on the outside. Full swing. Havoc able to save it. They get a bump set across. Free ball from their outside. Mael with a set pass to Ava. Ava setting up Rico. Rico with the hit. Havoc able to keep it alive. This is a long rally. Over from Havoc. Haley to Rico. Rico with a good bump set to Addison. Both these teams are busy right now. Too far out. Point Ace. Great rally. Great point. Ace on the board to serve down 1-2. Hard fought point. Service error. Point to Havoc. Havoc up 4-1. Sorry about that. Trying to get some housekeeping sorted here with the live stream. Point for Ace. Ace serving down 2-5. Addison to serve. Kelsey into the front row. Ball's in the air from Addison. Just down the line, just out. Service error. Point Havoc. Havoc up 6-2. Miss serves and miss serve receives are a killer. Ball's in the air. Ace able to scramble and get that over. Ref was counting to make sure that it wasn't 4 hits. Ace and Havoc able to work together. Havoc hits it into the block. Off of the block, nobody in the middle. Point Havoc. Havoc up 7-2 here in the first set. Ball's in the air. Addison with the pass to Ava. Ava with a bump set to Cali Rico. Tips it over. Havoc able to corral that. Back to their outside. They tip it over. Kaylee to Ava. Ava to Kelsey on the outside. Havoc able to set it to their outside. Tips it over. Ava with the save. Cali Rico with the bump set across to Kelsey. Sends a free ball over the net. Havoc sets it to their middle. Goes up for a swing. Hits. Kaylee able to corral that in. Ava sets to Rico. Rico with the free ball over the net. Middle. Swings. Amelia goes to the block. Lands on our side of the net. That's a point for Havoc. Havoc up 8-2. Service error, point Ace. Ace to serve down 3-8. Beatrice into the front. Amelia Sutphin serving. Rolls that one over there for an ace. Ace within 4, down 4-8. Woo! Amelia Sutphin serving. Havoc to the right side. Hits it into the net. Another point for Ace. Ace down 5-8. Just got a note here that Kathy from Riverside, California is watching Cali Rico play some volleyball. Thanks for tuning in, Kathy. Serve from Amelia. Another ace. Ace within 2, down 6-8. Woo! Ball's in the air from Amelia. Havoc to their libero. Libero hits it over. Amelia to Ava. Ava to Rico. Cannot connect. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 9-6. Adriana in for Amelia in the back row. Ball's in the air from Havoc, up 9-6. Adriana with a pass to Ava. Ava able to bump set over to Kelsey on the outside. Kelsey with a good hit. Havoc able to corral that in. They get a bump set to their miscommunication. That's a point for Ace. Ace within 2, down 7-9. Beth coming in for Cali Rico. Chloe coming in for Ava on the front row. Beth to serve, down 7-9. Ball's in the air from Beth. It's an ace for Beth. Ace within 1, down 8-9. Woo! Ball's in the air from Beth. Another ace. We are tied up at 9 here in the first. We're partying like it's 1999. Woo! Ball's in the air from Beth. Just outside the line is the call from the line judge. Point to Havoc. Havoc up 10-9. Good run there from Beth to tie it up. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Service error. We're tied up at 10. Mael in for Kelsey. Mael serve. Mael to Beth. Beth to Addison on the outside with a hit. Gets that one over the net. Havoc unable to get it. Kill for Addison. Point for Ace. Ace up 11-10. Here comes the cavalcade of the next court over. The bad side of being next to the door is this. Mael serving up 11-10. Havoc gets in the air, bumps it to their right side. It goes up for the hit. Oh! Point Ace, Ace up 12-10. Ball's in the air for Mael. Havoc with a bump set to their right side, or their outside. Who gets a solid hit. Ace. Two of them go down for it, cannot get their hand underneath it. Point Havoc. Havoc serving down 11-12. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Mael with a pass to Beth. Beth with a set to Chloe on the right side. Chloe goes up. Havoc. Into the net. Addison went up to get it down. Didn't need to. Point for Ace. Ace up 13-11. Adriana serving. Amelia in the front row. Ball's in the air from Adriana. It's an ace for Adriana. Ace up 14-11 here in the first set. Woo! Ball's in the air from Adriana. Havoc with an overpass. Amelia goes for the kill. They are able to save it and get it back over the net. Mael with a pass to Beth. Beth to Chloe. Chloe chips it over the net. That's a kill for Chloe. Smart play. Point for Ace. Ace up 15-11. Ball's in the air from Adriana. Too strong. Point Havoc. Havoc to serve down 12-15. All right, well, I can't see any YouTube comments, so the first one to tell me what happened in 12-15 gets a shout-out, but you got to text me or I won't see it. I've mentioned it a few times this weekend. Ball's in the air. Chloe over. Chloe with the kill on the down ball. Ace with the point. Ace up 16-12. Ava in for Chloe and to serve. Rico in the front row for Beth. Ball's in the air for Ava. Havoc bump sets and able to get a free ball over the net. Mael passes up to Ava. Ava runs all the way back. Bump set to Addison. Addison free balls it over the net. Sets it to their middle. Their middle hits it into the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 17-12. Timeout, Havoc. I asked a trivia question.
What?
I asked a trivia question.
Oh, 12:15? I have no idea.
And I said hi to Kathy.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't think she heard because she was in the, she goes, look down, I watched, she was watching some of the games, so I just sent the link.
Well, maybe if she catches up, she'll hear it. What?
I heard you ask me, or tell me, I asked her.
Oh, well, there you go. You're only a few seconds behind. Ball's in the air from Ava. Havoc gets it over. Mael and Kaylee did not communicate. That ball falls down. That is, and they all fall down. Then the ball falls down. Nursery rhyme time tonight. I'm loopy and tired, can you tell? Point for Havoc. Havoc serving down 13-17. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Addison passes it over. Aspida keeps the play alive. Their middle goes to hit it. Ava cannot save it with one hand. Point for Havoc. Havoc within 3, serving down 14-17. Give you guys a couple more minutes to tell me what happened in 12-15, and then there's no winner, and I'll just tell you the answer. Ball's in the air. Ava over to Rico. Rico into the net. That's a point for Havoc. Havoc within 2, down 15-17. And while I'm waiting for an answer on what happened in 12-15, what happened in 15-17? I've also mentioned that a few times this weekend. See if we have any repeat watchers and listeners. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Kaylee gets it up. Havoc sets it to their outside. Goes up. Tips it over. Ava with a one-handed save. Mael gets it back over. Amina sends a free ball over the net. Havoc able to get it to their setter. To their outside again. Goes up for a hit. Ava able to save it to Kaylee. Kaylee gets it over to Addison. Addison with the hit from the outside. Havoc gets that up. They get a bump set to the right side. It's two-handed pass over. Amelia with the put down for the point. Ace up 18-15. Addison to serve. Kelsey into the front row for Mael. Ball's in the air from Addison. Good position. Oh, I think that might have gone out. And get it back over. All right, free ball over the net. Havoc able to play it. A bump set to their right side. The right side goes up to hit, hits it back. Addison gets a good pass into Ava. Ava sets it up for Amelia. Oh, for Addison. Amelia got in the way. She punched it over the net. It still landed in the end line. That's a point for Ace. Ace up 19-15. Ball's in the air from Addison. Havoc gets it up. Oh, I hit it to Addison. Over that to Addison. Ava it over to Kelsey on the outside. A great kill from Kelsey with the full swing. Ace up 20-15 here in the first. Swing away, ladies. Swing away. Ball in the air. Havoc sets to their outside, goes up for a hit. They tip it over. Ava's able to save it. Kelsey gets it back up. Ava and Rico go for it. They cannot get it in. That's a point for Havoc. Havoc back within 4, down 16-20. Everybody knows what happened in 16-20. The Pilgrims landed at Plymouth Rock, but that was not the first time, obviously, Europeans landed in North America. Timeout, Ace. Well, I haven't gotten any text messages, so the first one for you, for those of you playing at home, 12-15 was the signing of the Magna Carta in England, which gave the serfs in that feudal system their first sense of personal freedoms. As I mentioned earlier this weekend, kind of started the downfall of the royal family so many years ago. The downfall of the royal family in terms of power. Of course, they are still there. They still got lots of money, but they're really just figureheads nowadays. That landed on the line. Ace for Havoc. Havoc within 3. Down 17-20. Nope, Kaylee came in for Adriana, and I missed that. Ball served. We have 21. There we go. Amelia Beatrice into the front row. My apologies. Amelia serves. Good serve. Havoc unable to get it over. Point for Ace. Ace up 22-17 here in the first. Amelia Sutphin serves. Amelia serves. Havoc hits it over. Kelly Rico to Chloe. Chloe sets it up for Addison at the pipe. Their Liv is able to get it to their setter outside. Chloe with a save. Addison gets it over to Kelly Rico, who gets a hit down the line and in. That's a kill for Rico. A Point for Ace. Ace up 23-17. Ace within 2 points of taking this first set against Havoc in their final match of the night. Amelia Sutphin serves. Ball's in the air. Service error. Point Havoc. Havoc to serve down 18-23. Adriana going in for Amelia in the back row. Service error. Point Ace. Ace within 1 point of taking this first set. Up 24-18. Beth in for Rico. Beth to serve. Chloe apparently already came in for Ava. My bad. Ball's in the air for Beth. Just out the end line. Point for Havoc. Havoc serving down 19-24. Ball's in the air. Addison with a pass up. Beth with a bump set over to Chloe on the outside. Chloe Reed with a good hit. Havoc able to get it back over the net. Addison with a good pass to Beth. Beth with a set to Addison in the pipe. Havoc overpasses. Adriana to Beth. Beth over to Kelsey on the outside. Swings into the net. Havoc gets a point. Havoc within 4, serving down 20-24. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Adriana to Beth. Beth sets it up for Kelsey on the right side. Havoc able to get it. Hit it over the net into a block and falls for a point for Havoc. Havoc within 3. 21-24. Ace still looking to win the set. Ball's in the air. Addison with a good pass to Beth. Beth with a bump set to Kelsey on the right side. Kelsey goes up and hits it. Havoc unable to get it over the net. Ace wins the first set 25-21. We're switching sides. That's Coach. She's going to come get it.
So anything behind is a playable area.
Okay.
It's playable.
Okay.
So if a player runs into it, it's just a liability on you. It's a liability on the gym and everybody else. Okay. For just for safety reasons, please.
Can I stand where that guy in the purple pants is standing over there in the corner?
I'm gonna move them over too a little bit.
Okay. Thank you. If you need me to move again, just let me know. If I'm not far enough over. Say I meant the ref's yelling at us where well, the ref's not yelling at us. The ref's letting us know where our cameras can be. So I may need you to move about a foot to your right.
They're gonna yell at us about the camera the last game of the night.
Yeah, right. It is the last game. First we're hearing of it, but still. Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Good. I mean, not right this minute, but yeah.
What are you gonna do when it's over?
When she stops hugging me?
No.
Was it tonight?
No, your whole season.
So I said I'm going to get as far into that corner as I can. Let me know if you need me to move it. She said she will, so I don't know. Like Megan said, you're going to tell us on the last match of the night? Ava to Cali Rico. Havoc able to send a free ball over the net there. Adriana to Ava. Ava sets it to Kelsey on the outside. Another full swing. And a kill for Kelsey. Point for Ace. Ace up 5-4. Chloe coming in the front row for Ava. Beth coming in to serve for Cali Rico. Beth serves it over. Havoc able to save it. Almost hits the balcony twice. They get a free ball over the net that Ace just cannot get to. All tied up at 5. Point for Havoc. Havoc serving. All tied up at 5. Ball's in the air. Inside the end line. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 6-5 with the ace. And over Ace. Ball's in the air from Havoc. It's another ace for Havoc, up 7-5. My daughter asked me earlier this week to use this fun fact this weekend. I used it yesterday, 7-5, 1775. On April 19th, 1775, the Revolutionary War began. The reason she wanted me to use that one is she was born on April 19th, but just a few years later, in 2011. Ace with the point, within 1 to serve, down 6 points to 7. Mael in the back row to serve for Kelsey. Ball's in the air for Mael. Havoc, 2 passes to their outside. He gets a hit off of it. Mael saves it. Beth able to get it up, but not over the net. That's a point for Havoc. Havoc with the point to serve, up 8-6. Good rally back and forth here. Havoc with the hit. They hit it out. Point for Ace. Ace within 1, down 7-8. Adriana in to serve. Amelia into the front row, who I realized I never took out. My bad. Ball's in the air from Adriana. Havoc. 3 passes in a row to get it over the net. Mael to Beth. Beth dumps it over the net. Havoc able to sniff that one out. Tip from their right side to Chloe to Beth. Addison with the cross-court hit. Havoc able to get that one hit. Adriana with the save to Beth. Beth over to Addison. Too strong out the back. Point Havoc. Havoc up 9-7. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Addison with the pass to Beth. Beth with the set to Chloe on the right side. Chloe goes up, gets a hit. Havoc able to get that one. They get a bump set to their middle. He tips it over the net. Adriana to Beth. Beth sets it to Addison on the outside, who gets a hit. Too strong again. Point Havoc. Havoc up 10-7. Ball's in the air. Addison sends a free ball over the net. Havoc tips it over the net. Adriana with a save. Chloe gets it up. Amelia gets a free ball over the net. Havoc sets it to their outside. Swing for them. Adriana cannot quite save it. Probably would have landed in the corner. She did need to go for it. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 11-7. Ball's in the air. Adriana to Beth. Beth sets it up for Chloe on the right side. Chloe, full swing. Havoc able to get that pass up. Outside. Line judge didn't see it, but it was right in front of the ref. Went outside the pole. That's a point for Ace. Ace to serve. Down 8-11. Ava in the back row to serve for Chloe. Callie Rico in the front row for Beth. Ball's in the air from Ava. Callie Rico able to get under that one. Amelia not quite able to save it off the net. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 12-8. Ace with the point. Sorry, adjusting the camera just a bit. Ace to the point, landed on Havoc's side. Ace serving down 9-12. Addison Chadwick to serve. Kelsey in the front row. Service error, point Havoc. Havoc serving up 13-9. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Adriana to Ava. Ava gets it over to Kelsey on the outside. Full swing. Havoc able to scramble and get a free ball over the net. Addison with a pass to Ava. Ava with a set to Kelsey on the outside again. Full swing. Too strong. Point Havoc. Havoc up 14-9. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Adriana gets it up to Ava. Ava sets it to the right side for the lefty Rico. Pushes it over the net. That is a point for Rico. Point for Ace. Ace within 4 to serve down 10-14. Amelia to serve. Beatrice in the front row. Ball's in the air from Amelia. Havoc able to get it over the net. Beatrice gets to it. Ava has to dive and save it. Addison bumps it over the net. Havoc plays it with the bump set to their outside. He goes up for a hit. Addison gets it to Ava. Ava to Beatrice. Beatrice can't get it over the net. It's a point for Havoc. Ava couldn't quite get out of the way. Havoc to serve up 15-10. Kaylee in for Amelia in the back row. Ball's in the air. Kelsey to Ava. Ava to Rico on the right side. Rico with a hit into the net. Point for Havoc. Havoc to serve up 16-10. Timeout, Ace. I just got to move. I just had to move. I'm standing a lot. My feet hurt, but it's better when I'm walking than standing still. And that's for all you folks listening, too. Because I didn't mute myself, which is okay. Havoc serving up 16-10. Ace back on the floor. Havoc back on the floor. Ace won the first set. Havoc trying to tie it up. Havoc trying to tie it up to force a second one. Service error. We call that a coach's point. Good point, Coach. Wow, good point, Coach Page. Got tight confines over here. Sorry for all the camera shaking. Ace serving down 11-16. Beth in for Callie Rico to serve. Chloe into the front row for Ava. Ball's in the air from Beth. That's an ace for Beth. Ace within 4, down 12-16. Woo! Ball's in the air for Beth. Just outside the line. Service error. Point Havoc. Havoc up 17-12. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Kaylee with a pass to Beth. Beth with a bump set to Kelsey on the right side. Kelsey hits it. It goes off the balcony. Point for Ace. Ace. Oh. Oh, geez. Undo. Point for Ace. Ace within 4, 13-17. The upper have actually turned her head and played. Did not see the ball hit the balcony. I'm not sure what she was worried about back there. Mael in for Kelsey to serve. Ball's in the air. Havoc sets it to their outside. Tips it over the net. Right over Beth's head. Mael couldn't get there. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 18-13. Ball's in the air from Havoc. Chloe on the right side, tips it over. Havoc able to get that one. Able to get a free ball over the net. Mael with a good pass to Beth. Beth sets it up for Beatrice. Beatrice spins it over the net. Havoc to their right side gets a hit. Beth with a save. Beatrice with a bump set over to Chloe. Chloe with a two-handed pass over the net. Havoc right into the campfire. Nobody home for Ace. Havoc serving up 19-13 here in the second set. Ace won the first set, 25-21. Ball's in the air. Addison to Kaylee. Kaylee bumps it back to Addison with a hit. Havoc able to get it to their setter. Bump set to their libero. Free ball over the net. Mael and Kaylee miscommunicate. Point for Havoc. Havoc's up 20-13 and serving. Timeout, Ace. Back from the timeout. Havoc serving up 20-13. Mael to Beth. Beth to Chloe on the right side. Chloe gets a hit. Havoc able to set it to their right side, who gets a hit into Beatrice's block, but she cannot get enough force on it to get it back over the net. Point Havoc. Havoc up 21-13 here in the second set. Ball in the air for Havoc. Addison. Overpass. A missed kill opportunity from Havoc. Addison gets a hit. Havoc dumps it over the net. Into the campfire. Nobody home. Adriana coming in for Kaylee in the back row. Havoc serving up 22-13 here in the second set. Ball's in the air. Adriana. Chloe. Bump set across. Addison sends a free ball over the net. Havoc bumps it to their libero with the bump set to their right side. It goes up. Cannot tip it over the net. That's a point for Ace. Ace down 14-22. Adriana to serve. Amelia Sutphin in the front row. Ball's in the air. Setter dump over. Beth gets to it. Adriana to Addison. Havoc able to play that one. Set to their outside. He gets a hit over the net. Mael to Beth. Beth to Addison. Able to get it to their right side. He goes up for a hit. Beth able to save it. Amelia saves it. Adriana not quite able to get over the net. Point for Havoc. Havoc up 23-14. Second set. 2 more points and we will go to a third. Addison to Beth. Beth back over to Addison. Addison has to send a free ball over the net. That comes over the net. I mean, you could not quite tip it back over when it came over. Point Havoc. Havoc up 24-14. With plenty of opportunities to win the set here. Ball's in the air. Mael to Beth. Beth sets it up to Addison. Addison goes up for a hit. Gets it down the line. That is in. That's a point for Ace. A kill for Addison. Ace serving down 15-24. Ava coming in to serve. Callie Rico on the front row for Beth. Ball's in the air from Ava. Havoc setter to their right side with a hit. Too strong. That's going to be a point for Ace. Ace down 16-24. Ava serves. Havoc. 2 passes, 3 passes over the net. Amelia, Ava with the bump to Callie Rico, who is able to roll it over the net. Havoc to their middle. Their middle goes for a hit. Amelia and Callie go for the block. Keep it alive. Adriana to Ava. Ava to the outside to Addison. Addison tips it over the net. Havoc able to get it over the net with one arm on their second hit. Adriana setting it up for Callie Rico. Callie Rico into the net. That's a point for Havoc. Havoc wins the second set, 16-25. We are going to 3 again. Late at night. Day 2. Woo! All right, we won the coin toss for the third set. Again, this is first to 15, not 25. You still got to win by 2. And away we go. Ava with the serve for Ace. Ball's in the air. Havoc able to play this one. They get it across court. They try to save it. They cannot. Ace starts off with a point, up 1-0. A little miscommunication. Havoc gets to it. They send a free ball over the net. Having some connectivity issues here in the third set as well. Still running. Just going to Mace. See if we can keep this rolling. Ava serves. Havoc gets the pass up. Cross-court pass to their middle. So sorry for this buffering issue here in the third set. We'll stay here and stay out of the way. Ball's in the air from Addison. That ball's in the air from Adriana. Ball's in the air from Adriana. Havoc passes, sets over, send a free ball over the net. Maya there, right side, who bumps it over the net. Haley to Beth, Beth to Addison. Addison from the outside, their middle goes to punch it over. Point for Ace. Ace wins it.